Here's how AI can be the best brainstorming that you'll ever have, who never gets tired, especially if you're writing a novel, so that you don't burn out your friends. Hi there, I'm Dominic, founder of LegendFiction. It's a writing community for authors who believe that stories have meaning, stories really, really matter, and we want to get more writing done because we're having a ton of fun. Now look, when it comes to writing, having ideas, I know that's my superpower and it's probably yours. It's the kind of thing that I'm best at, and sometimes you need 50 ideas to find the one that works or to realize the other 49 were terrible, and that's okay. It can be exhausting for a lot of other people, like the friends in your life who oh, here they come with another novel idea again. This is why things like marketing agencies exist or consultants get hired, because sometimes it's just not possible to know everything as an individual or to have the creative energy all the time. For me, this used to mean grabbing time with friends at coffee shops. I literally did this, went out to Nando's with a friend at one point and just tried to workshop an idea through a novel because he understood how the FDIC works or something. Or I was sitting down with family members and we would just stop washing dishes and just talk through this scene of two elves on a tightrope in a dramatic scene. And I just needed to brain dump everything swirling around in my head, and I'd talk it all out loud. Now, for me, it's because it's how I work best. Talking helps me focus, right? It pulls all of my scattered attention into a single point, and it engages my brain, it engages my voice, engages my hearing, and it forces me to process my ideas in real time. Now, let's be real. Most people cannot keep up with us authors. The insane levels of creativity, the constant need to be starting something new, to sketch it out and then abandon it 2 hours later. Sometimes it was never about finishing the project. It was about testing the idea, seeing if it had legs, right? Seeing if it could breathe. And that's where AI can come in as an absolute lifesaver. Now, instead of burning through your family's patience or wearing out your friends, you can just open up a chat with ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or whatever one you want, and just go, hey, chat, help me think this through, okay? And it'll probably ask you smart questions. You can just straight up tell it something like this: look for hidden clues in my thinking. Suggest ideas, give me comparable titles, challenge my assumptions, push me outside my comfort zone, right? Straight up say that kind of thing, and then go and share your ideas. I think this has made me far more of a functional human being to those I know and love, because I'm no longer burning them out. I'm no longer expecting my family or friends to help me hold and sort the wild chaos that lives in my mind and my brain. Chaos that, let's be honest, it sometimes feels bigger than me. Instead, I now get to have a creative companion that never gets tired, right? Never gets overwhelmed. It never runs out of curiosity, and it lets me kind of be as wild and as messy and as curious as I need to be without burning out the people that I love. I mean, if I lived 100 years ago, I would probably have enough time in my day and a slower pace of life to be able to process everything I want to do. As it is today, taxes, day job, commute, meals, keeping up with everything, it is not the same world. Tools like this can be life-saving. So AI also, it helps me break past the blank page curse, right? It doesn't just give me one answer. It can give me 20 that I didn't even consider, and then I can pick the best that actually connects with what I was trying to say. This is especially true for fantasy fiction authors, right? Where you're creating entire worlds from scratch. Again, 100 years ago, an author might have spent months or even years slowly crafting their world, letting these ideas simmer in quiet rooms with long walks and handwritten notes. It's just not how most of us live anymore. Life moves fast. I mean, you're probably dreaming up new worlds on your lunch break, and you're sketching character arcs while you're waiting in traffic, or you're outlining plot twists on the subway. Am I right? Hit like if you are. Say hi in the comments if you are. AI can help you capture that burst of inspiration on the go. And then it can help you build it out later. It's like having a world-building partner who never gets tired, who never runs out of ideas, ready to help you fill in all the details of the research and stuff when you come back to it. We can absolutely agree. It is better. It is a better way to live. Slower, more measured, more intentional. I 100% agree. That is my life goal as well. I want to create that space where I can slow down, I can breathe more deeply, and I can be more thoughtful about what I create and how I live. For a lot of us in the modern world, with all of its pace and all of its pressure, that slower lifestyle is a dream. It shows up on Instagram as all these people running off to Tuscany and making sourdough, and it's like, yeah, the millions of people liking those videos and just, oh gosh, going off in the comments about how wonderful that kind of life would be. I think it's a deeply human thing to want that stuff. It's a beautiful goal. Unfortunately, for a lot of us, it's just not practical. It's not a practical reality. Maybe yet, but life just moves too fast. All of the demands just stack up, and the pressure to try to still be creating in spite of that never really lets up. So we use tools. We choose to outsource the heavy processing on things that we don't love, the busy work, the repetitive tasks, all the tedium, right? We use AI tech not to replace us, but to give us breathing room. It's not about cutting corners. It's about protecting what matters most. The most valuable thing that we have is not our ability to hustle harder. It's these tender, fragile shoots of creativity. So, last thought. If this was helpful, be a legend. Hit that like button. Tell me what you think in the comments. We're going to get into the next video. I'm going to link to it here. There are hundreds of authors out there who would probably love a video like this. And if you hit that like, it's going to help more people to find it. All right. Your spark of imagination, it needs time and space to grow. There's that inner voice that needs to be listened to, not drowned out by all the noise and the you should do this and you should do that stuff that's going on all the time. That part, that voice is the part that we have to guard and nurture with everything we've got, because it's the part that makes the work worth doing in the first place. Okay, next video, how AI can help us turn big ideas into action plans that you can actually follow so that you actually do something this time. Let's get into it.